Something's going on. And my screen is blurry. Right, bear with while I just do that. Can you see clearly now? The smudge is gone. That looks really blurry, doesn't it? Why? Why, oh why? Oh well, we're going to have to go with it, folks. Good afternoon, lovely to see you on this Saturday afternoon. Hi Mindy and Valerie, nice to see you. You're a tad early and so am I, for once. Why am I blurry? It's going to bug me. I can't do anything else to my camera to make it any better. So, oh, I'm showing you. Oh, look, showing you now already. I'm not supposed to see that. Experimenting. Right, I'm on because I'm a bit delayed with my Christmas Stampathon this month, and I don't usually like to leave it so lastminute.com, but as I need to make up the cards, I thought I'd come on live and do it on screen with you. Hi Joanna, hi Helen, nice to see you. So I've done some cutting up already, you might be pleased to know, so I'm not here all afternoon, and I thought I'd use the lovely Rings with Nature, which I've not used in a little while, and it's a lovely all seasons stamp set, and it comes with some matching dies and a matching embossing folder, which I'm not going to use today. So the theme for this month for the Christmas Stampathon is clean and simple. You might have seen it, you might not already on the Facebook page, but that's this month's theme, and it's to make usually 4 cards, just so you got a nice bit in your stash. Hi Kay, welcome Robin, nice to have you on. So I've already gone ahead and done some stamping, and I've chosen a colour palette of, I like this colour combination of reds, blues and browns together. Oh no, that's not blue. Where's my blue gone? Put him back. No, not put him back on the shelf. Oh, he's hiding underneath my stamp set. I put the stamp set on top. There we go. So we're working with this lovely colour combo here. Still looks a bit blurry to me. I've gone ahead and stamped these poinsettia flowers in the red. And then I've already stamped some of my houses, but I thought I could do that with you to show you some tips. And then I've also die cut some of these lovely berries from the die set as well. So I'm just going to show you my process in making up these cards. Do feel free to chat along, ask any questions, let me know what you're up to. So I've used Sahara Sand and the Balmy Blue for this. Now I found when I was stamping this that it's easier, I don't know about you, but sometimes when you've got stamps like this that you've got to match together, sometimes it's easier to match up one with the other. I've got something on there, haven't I? As in terms of, when I tried stamping the house first, it was difficult to align. So if that's the issue, just try it the other way and see which way works the best. So in this instance, I found that stamping the roof first helped me to be able to then line up the house. It's usually the bigger image. I'm just going to hover over here, get close. It's usually the larger image I find that you stamp for. What on earth? I've got laminate pieces on my table, and it keeps picking up these little pieces off my desk. That's the trouble with little pieces of laminate. Let's try and go back to this side. Oh, look at that. Look, more pieces of laminate. Surprise, surprise. I don't know where it's picking it up. Well, obviously on my desk somewhere, but yeah. Right, must have a little hoover or something on my table, I think, to get the little pieces swept up. So there isn't any dies to match these. I'm going to cut my ruggedy house up. But that's okay. A lot of these images are quite easy to cut, even around the flowers. It doesn't take too long. Tend to keep your scissors still and move your card, which is a good technique for cutting. It just adds texture to my house, yeah? So it's not like a boring old plain house. It's a nice textured house with funny bits on it. There we are. Right. Could you use your Stampathon for this? Yes, quite possibly, Joanna. And it did cross my mind, but I was a bit lazy to get it out. Absolutely. I think any cards that you're making multiples of, it is worth maybe getting out your Stamparators for. Oh, excuse me, I've got a tickly nose. There we go. Excuse me. Oh, that was a bit of a tickle. I don't know if you get this, but sometimes I think it feels like somebody is in my nose, like a little pixie with a pin, and it's like pricking at my nose. It's just like my rhinitis, whatever it's called, like my allergies, and sometimes it's horrible. It caught me out then. So to make these look in keeping with the theme, I'm going to go over these berries with this is the light cherry cobbler blend pen. I chose the lighter colour because I thought, because I'm colouring in on a piece of coloured card, I wanted it to look not too dark, but I don't think it makes too much of a difference. I just thought I could have used, or can still use, those the lovely liquid, red liquid stuff, but for the sake of ease and time, we're just going to colour these in now that I've started. I will finish. So again, you can carry on adding colour if you wanted to add some brown detail to bring out the leaves, or the veins on the leaves, or the stalks. You could do that. There's just like a little bumpy bit here. It's probably part of the wood, but I'm colouring it in. Oh, Joanna gets that sometimes, sorry. It just really caught me out. It's horrible. It's horrible when you get it in the night. It literally feels like somebody's in your nose with a pin pricking the inside of your nose, going like that. Really uncomfortable. Right, you're probably saying, Esther, why aren't you using the brush end of your pen? I'll say, have you seen the state of it? I opened it up and I was like, okay, that's not going to colour anything in. Hello, Val, nice to see you. There we go. Righty hodlio. That's as far as I got, folks. So my design, I did actually, I'll be totally honest with you, I tried on some very vanilla. Let me try and zoom out a touch. And then I thought, oh, I don't know if it goes with the white, because I've been stamping on white, and I didn't really like it. It felt a bit, didn't feel right. So that's as far as I got with that. And then I thought, right, let's try on white card instead. And I think it looks much better on the white. And then I was like, well, does it need the wooden ring behind it or not? So the idea is to cover 75% of your card. I mean, that's not a lot, is it? 75%. And I've still got more that I want to add on. So clean and simple, folks. Clean and simple means you don't have to go adding too much on. It probably doesn't need it, to be honest. I saw somebody sneak in. Hi, long time no see since I've been back at work. Ah, Rosie, nice to see you. Oh, my nose is doing it again. The little pixies out there. Okay, so I would like to do a sentiment. Have a sentiment. I'm sorry if you can hear my nose. It only started when I came onto YouTube. I'm obviously allergic. That's actually quite large, but let's tuck him up in that corner a bit more. I wanted to go balmy blue to add a bit more blue to this, but actually, mind you, I could do it in the red cherry cobbler, because I was going to do some splats in balmy blue. Oh no, my nose, driving me bonkers. Maybe I should just leave it. Like, the more you touch it, the more it gets irritated. So, now, I've not stamped with this one before, and it's picked up a lot of ink on the top, but there we go, that's fine. I'll stamp this directly onto the cut. Oh, I shouldn't have swiped everything away because I'm going to need that. So So good evening, Merry Christmas. Let me know if you think this is 75%. Already got an Esther smudge. There we go, a little token smudge. And oh, do we have balmy blue? What colour are you? Do we have balmy blue in the blends? Yes, we do. I've got them on the side here from a project I was doing this week. That's why. He didn't mean to make me cry. We do have a balmy blue. Thank you. I found him. Right, I'm a bit worried that all my things are going to get sprayed on now. I'll just cover it with the case. And then I'm going to get myself a block. Now, I did wonder whether to concentrate the blue on the top half. That's very concentrate. That's okay. I'm going to go with. So it has like a more of a snowy effect at the top. Got a nice juicy blend here. Oh, look at that streak down there. Just adds to the design, folks. Adds to the design. I hope I didn't do this too. That's quite high. Oh well, we'll fix it next time. That is very high. Needs to be a bit lower. Needs to be much lower. It's going to bug me. So we get the idea. Let's lower this. It looked fine when I was stamping it, but it's obviously too high. It needs to be almost like halfway. That's better. Try the elements below the sentiment. Oh. I think that one's just going to go into the reusable pile because I've gone and put red ink on that. No, right, he's going to annoy me. Excuse me. Right, we're getting the idea. Sometimes you need to make mistakes to make it work. And this is what this case is right now. Okay, so we know what we're doing. Concentrating on lots of... Oh, look at that. Do you see those nice big blobs? If I hit it nice and hard, it creates these really cool blobs. Okay. I want to put just a few little bits of embellishment on as well. So I think I'll have the house raised and we will... Oh, sorry, I caught my back out when I moved a bit fast then. Don't move fast. Give this a little bit of texture. Just give it a little bit of a raised. Look, too much. Stick him down before he moves. It's not a mistake, it's the base for a different card. I like that. Yeah. Well, hello, Margaret. Yes, surprise. I'm just going to spin this a little bit so that when I come to put the house on... In fact, I might put the house on next. Somewhere around here. It's a bit dark today. I keep putting my light on and off. Crunch. Love the sound of that. These foam sheets are brilliant. we just do 4 for now. Great for larger areas. That's the one that we made before. Okay, he needs moving over a little bit again. Spin him around a bit more. Okay, nice, nice. And this guy could do with some tweezers, methinks. Maybe my silicone mat. You're getting ahead of yourself this year, says Margaret. Good morning, Linda. Is it your birthday today, Linda? So this is for the Christmas Stampathon challenge over on Facebook. So every 25th of the month, a new challenge is set for 10 months. It's a great way of getting ahead of yourself for Christmas cards and creations. And as part of the team, I'm supposed to come up with a sample for you for the month to show you some inspiration. And then this year we're doing something a bit different. So last couple of years we've done racks, random act of kindness, where we've somebody gets chosen at random and was sent the Christmas cards. But this year we're going to just do choose, like, highlight somebody for the month, if that makes sense. Like, do a little look at this person's great project. Yes, it is, dear. Oh, let's everybody wish our lovely Linda a very happy birthday. Look, you've already started. I don't need to tell you these things. Happy birthday, Linda. Oh, my special Auntie Linda. Right. I've got all these lovely adopted aunties across the world. It's great. Okay, and then, because I can't resist, you have to tell me if you think this is 75%. Oh, what are these? Hello. These all go nicely. And then, I don't know how, but these went missing in my stash, but I won't use them just now. But these might be nice. And let me just have a look through my... No, do I want to introduce gold? Not necessarily. Might use up some of these. Don't want to start introducing another colour. Oh, my nose. So irritating. I don't know what's happened. Sorry, you haven't come on here to hear me complain about my nose, but it's so irritating. It's too bright. Right, stick with what we got. Stick with what we got. These lovely beauties. Do you like doing clean and simple, folks? Or do you struggle to not keep adding? That's that's where I'm at. Oh, I just want to add a bit more. A pokey tool. I think maybe one here. Oh, okay, if you insist. I wasn't going to choose you, but you jumped on. I like it. Always tempted to add more, but I feel like I'm verging onto the 50% mark now rather than 75. Oh dear. Right, okay, let's, because I can. We got the Wink Stella out at the my class the other night, and you forget actually how much Wink just brings stuff to life. So I'm just going to have frosted berries. Please tell me this is 75%. I mean, how do you judge? Here we go. Cool. If you want to stick around, I'm going to make 3 more. You can see how quickly we can do. Well, it's not a race, but I've got to cut myself maybe some more cards because I made a mistake on that one, didn't I? can hear noise. I've got my son in the kitchen talking to his mate on the phone. No, it's just right. It's a card you could mass do. Clean and simple for Val. Val likes clean and simple. It's adorable, says Linda. Oh, thank you. Just like you, Linda. Wow, it's a year since your birthday, Linda. I know that sounds really obvious, but that's kind of come around a bit quick. Oh. Right, I'm gonna, hopefully my nose can take it because I can feel it. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. Got a song stuck in my head. I'm trying not to sing it. I was listening to some tunes before I came on. I was looking up samba music because samba is so kind of toe tapping. I love it. But then I was like, okay, I fancy a change. I feel like I've listened to a lot of that now. Right, come on, have I got a piece of card pre-cut? Not in the same style. Okay. Well. Thank you, Kate. It's such a pretty card. I love white space on a card. Love this card. Thanks, Esther, says Val. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, everybody. Right, I'm just going to do 2 more of them. Are you all having a good day? Thanks for hopping on and keeping me company. It's a good way to get things done when I come on live and just get on with it, you know. Every year is a bit quicker, yeah, I can imagine. It's a bit like that already, mind you. This year seems to be flying by, which sometimes isn't a bad thing. You're like, phew. It was a bit hectic at work this week, so yeah. Oh, I forgot to colour him in, you didn't tell me. So it's glad of the weekend to have a little bit of a break. And yesterday we went out to celebrate my sister-in-law's birthday. She was born on the 29th of February, so she's a leap year baby. And we are celebrating a bit early because we've got Troy's 18th birthday coming up, beginning of March, so we're just trying to space out the kind of eating out with the families. I'm so sorry for blowing my nose online. Kay says she's on her own. Chris is working today. Well, we're glad of your company, Kay. How are you today? Linda, have you done anything for your birthday, or is anything planned for your birthday? I feel very honoured that you've hopped on to watch me. Oh, sorry about my train crash of it. Train crash, not train trash. Train crash of it. Oh, I've forgotten to do the dottage. You guys, you need to keep me accountable. I'm too busy chatting. Train crash of a video. It's not a cold, it's like something's irritating my nose. So I feel like I've got little pixies up there pricking at my nose. It's so irritating. Something's just setting off my rhinitis. Oh, sorry, Kay, that your wound is still giving you the jip. That's very irritating. I don't need dottage on them at all. Oh, but it's my snow. I gotta have my snow. I've lost. Where's those little 4 cubes? There they are. Everything's hiding under something else. I did tidy my desk. Promised. I might just. I tell you what I'll do. I'll just do it in a different direction. That's what I'll do. I'll just do some over here and some over there. All right. And then we're, oh, you're going to great-grandson's bridging ceremony from Cub Scouts to Boy Scouts. Oh, that's cute. And then you're going out for sushi. Yum. Can I come? Okay, bless you. Val says she's been tidying her cardstock and trying to decide if she should order or wait for the new main catalogue to see what colours we're having. I know what I'd do. I think I'd wait. It's amazing, isn't it? Out of mistakes are born new things, you know, like, not mistakes, but unintentions, I suppose. So we've gone for dottage in the top and the bottom. Oh, I'm going to add on my nice little dooflers, whatchamacallums. And this time we're going to go for something slightly different. There we go. Ever so slightly. Can't derail too much. So there's the comparison. So here we've got like falling dottage, and we've just swapped around where we've put our sequins. Val, are you a demo, Val? Because it'll only be a little while before you get to see the new catalogue. There's those big blobs I want. There you go. Oh, I still got the song in my head. If you want to know what it is, it's Reach for the Stars from, what film is that? Greatest Showman. But I was listening to the piano guys, so it's the instrumental version of. So that's, yeah, stuck in my head. Joanna says she loves the clean and simple design. Thanks, Joanna. I always think, I don't know, clean and simple. I like the idea of it, and I like seeing other people do it. I've learned to embrace it. I tend to, like, you know, from that very first card I did, tends to go a little bit pear-shaped. Something usually goes wrong. I end up smudging, or, you know. But I think it could be very classy. You know, it can look very sophisticated and lovely if it's done well. And actually, sometimes less is more. And it's about sticking to that simple. I mean, you don't have to stick to a simple colour palette, but usually there is a simple colour palette. And again, not always do you necessarily have to have it on white, but I think that's one way of, that's one type of look, shall I say. Same for Joanna, as in you struggle as well. Yeah, I would wait if I were you, because it's only a little while to wait. But in the meantime, you can get yourself sort of sorted maybe with other things, or decide what you want to keep, or maybe those colours you might want to just keep anyway. Wondering whether to tuck him in here a bit more. Sorry, I can hear the boys in the kitchen. Their house as well. Esther, we all know that you love more is more. Yes, good, but I'm trying. Look, I'm really trying here. I forgot to put my little wink on here, didn't I? But yeah, now, you know, I have branched out occasionally. In fact, I would say that my last designs that I did for Stampathon were quite clean and simple. In fact, I might have it on my table. So this was last month's one that I did. So yeah, branching out a bit. It could be the new me. Not. Joanna says, yes, I struggle with clean and simple because I always end up getting a smudge on it. Exactly. That's my issue. Like, something usually goes wrong, so I end up having to cover it. That's why. There we go. Oh, thank you. Oh, good afternoon, Naveen. Right, we'll stick with the blue. Every time I talk, it makes my nose tickle, so maybe I should just be quiet for a bit. These are so pretty, these sequins. And they don't have holes in them because they've got glue on the other side, so you can just stick them straight down. So there's 3 cards, and I've got 1 more to go. I always... Kay says, I always look for the Esther smudge when I receive a card. Oh, I don't know if that's like to take that as a compliment or not. It wouldn't be the same without it. It's my little token signature. Oh dear. The last one I did fell face first into my open cherry cobbler ink pad. Oh, Joanna. Yeah, stay away from cherry cobbler when you're doing clean and simple. I mean, who would use cherry cobbler on a clean and simple card, right? Oh dear. I'm trying to find my thick whisper white so I can make that last one. If you guys want to hang around, I've just got 1 more to do, but I just need to cut up some more cards because I want my cards to all be going in the same direction. Nice to have your company. It's nice to hop on and see, particularly some of you who I don't get to see on my usual live on a Tuesday because it's always a funny time of day, and I've moved the time just to kind of suit me a bit more so that I'm not coming off super late because it just gets a bit cray-cray. Oh, thank you, Linda. She says she loves my colour palette on this card. I've seen this colour palette. Somebody at the church I used to go to used to wear these colours, or had like a necklace, or used to, yeah, and it's just really, and I forget about it, you know, when you forget about certain colour palettes or you just don't end up using them. But it's that pale blue with the pale brown and that deep red. I just think it's, and it makes a nice alternative Christmas colour to green. I do tend to go to the greens and the reds, but yeah, just it's still Christmassy, but like an alternative. So bone folder, where are you? Here I am. How do we do? Now, you might be wondering why I've not used the Merry Christmas stamp. I don't tend to say Merry Christmas, so I don't tend to make cards that say Merry Christmas on them. But I've decided I'm going to now. I think a lot of people say Merry Christmas. More than happy. Linda says her nemesis is Blackberry Bliss. Dun dun dun. Yeah, I think it's usually the reds for me and the pinks. When should I say that? Any colour. Any colour will do. Oh dear. Why don't we go for a bit in each corner, just because I can. Not too much though, because it'll go over the 75%. Val says these are lovely, nice colours. Thank you, Val. Appreciate that. I'm just going to loosely fold these so I can move that the way and not smudge them. They'll be ready for next time I want cards like that. So is anyone else going to join in with the Christmas Stampathon now that you've seen the clean and simple theme that we're going for this month? So we're trying to do like a mixture of themes, try and keep them fairly, you know, doable, I suppose is the word, because sometimes if they get a bit complicated, it puts people off. So if you'd like to join in and you haven't before, you can. But the criteria, it's a good word, is that you use Stampin Up products. If you need to use retired products, that's okay, because not everybody has new product. And it's got to be along the theme that's set for that month, basically. So nice and easy, and it means that the Christmas cards, you'll be amazed. You think, gosh, she's starting early in February, isn't she? But come, you know, November, when you're starting to think about Christmas, you'll be like, oh, I'm on it because I've been making cards all year. For Val, her nemesis is Melon Mambo. She always gets covered in it. My ink pad is 4 years old and still leaks. Oh no. Is it time to get a new one? Anyone else want to share what their colour nemesis is? Nemesis is? Easy for you to say. So it's even to the point now where I've been requested to make Christmas cards or do a Christmas card in my classes at home as well, which actually kind of makes it a little bit easier because I know that the theme needs to be Christmas. So to be honest, I tend just to use the design that I've done for Christmas Stampathon. So ladies, if you're watching, this will probably be the design we do next month. So it's kind of sorted. It's working smarter, not harder. On my nose. Tell the pixies to get out of my nose. It's just my right nostril. Good job it's just my right and not both. Excuse me. Levine says, can you join when you can each month? Always try to start in every January, but never keep it up every month. Oh, no. Come and, come when you can. It's not compulsory. It's not like school where you got to do it. No, yeah, absolutely. Just join in when you can. Or if you think, oh, I don't fancy that theme, or that's a bit tricky, or, whatever, then that's okay. You can skip it. Or if you don't have time, absolutely, just join in when you can. We love to see participants whenever they can join in. Thank you for that question, Naveen. I missed January, says Linda. My craft room is in a box. Oh, well, 100 boxes, she says. We had plumbing issues, and now I'm trying to put my room back together. Sorry, I had the wrong innotations. What are they called? Anyway, you get it. I said that in the wrong place. And now we're trying to put my room back together. I went up at the end. Oh man, I hope your stuff is okay, Linda. But hopefully you're so organised that you can just pop right back. But that's a bit of a pain in the bottom, isn't it? Yeah, please do. Christmas Stampathon 2023. I think there's just a few entry questions just to make sure that you're above board, But other than that, do come on in. Oh, it's silly, isn't it? Am I supposed to get this in? Bear with me, folks, while I just attempt to get my gems back in their packet. In you go. It's time to get back. Actually, if I do that... Right, things are okay, just a week full of strangers in my house and me protecting my ink and stamps. Oh, bless you. Yes, like Ruth says, Christmas Stampathon's very flexible. So Ruth's on I like to call it a design team. We're a design team. And Ellen Woodbridge in Australia and another lady in Australia, Shirley. Is it Shirley? It's Shirley, isn't it? Oh, come on. I haven't got time for you to muck around. Get in there. Trouble is that all the things start popping off. Oh well, alright, you don't need to watch me put those back. We're done! Hooray! There we go. That was fun, for me anyway. Did that one get a Wink of Stella? No. Just gotta... Now sometimes the colour will transfer onto your Wink of Stella brush, so you might just want to give it a little quick wipe before you use it on another project. Unless you want pink on your project. There we are, 4 clean and simple cards, all ready to go onto the Christmas Stampathon Facebook page. Ta-da! Once you're set up with all your stuff, you might as well make more anyway, right? Absolutely. Ruth says people only do challenges when they want. Thank you, Rosie. She says they are so beautiful. Bless you. Tempted to put something inside the flowers. What say we? I did wonder about... I'll tell you what I did wonder about. Is just to put like a clear gem, like one of these. Just so that it shows that there's something inside without... Can we just do a little experiment before we go? Where's my pokey? Right next to me. Just, there you go. Look at the difference. So it just kind of draws your eye to the centre a bit more. I know, but because it's clear, it doesn't detract either. Imagine like the little water droplets that have fallen down the ends of the petals and they've gathered in the centre of the poinsettia. That's my story and I'm sticking with it. Oh dear, there we go, folks. Thank you again for joining me. And yeah, do go and check out the Christmas Stampathon 2023. Rosie says, I'm inspired to make something very similar, but for Easter. Sorry, not the theme, but then she grins afterwards. That's okay. Go be inspired. I love it when people are inspired. And if you are inspired and you want to share your inspirations with me on email or Facebook, you can do that at SSC Inspired and Shared. So there's my email address. If you want to shop with me and you don't have a demonstrator already in the UK, France, Germany, Austria, the Netherlands, Belgium or Ireland, then I can send you out a catalogue. So we've got a celebration on at the moment. So spend £45 and you get some freebies as well. So it's still clean and simple, says Linda. Thank you. With that little addition of the centres, it's still clean and simple. Right, I'm going to photograph these and get them on Facebook and get the link sorted out. Take care, everybody. I just do a little quick show my face and my itchy nose. Lots of love. Hopefully I'll catch you on Tuesday if you're around. I'll be using the bunny punch, I think. That's the plan. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Take care. Oh, thank you. It's just fun here. Sorry about my nose. I'm just gonna like chop it off, replace it with a new one. Bye.